So the key is a key code and it's only available from the office, and the office was closed. The only way for me to get to shore was via Hydrobike. I mean, I could leave the gate, but then I couldn't get back in. This sign basically says if you don't have a key, don't leave, or if you do leave, you better have a way to get back in. This Hydrobike is about 20 years old. I can't tell you how many nautical miles it has on it, but I can tell you it's been used, cherished, and loved by many, especially by my children. Welcome to Dutch Boat Adventures. I'm Captain Gary, a 100-ton master's captain. I have 2 boats on 2 continents, both Dutch. The boat behind me is a 99 Linson Dutch Sturdy 32 named Havman. Today we're in Poulsbo, Washington. This is part 3 of a multi-part series featuring Poulsbo. I wasn't exactly sure where the best place was to take my water bike to tie up so I can go to shore. The transient moorage docks, E and F, were closed. Even though they were closed, I remembered they had a tender dock, so I thought I would ride my bike and leave it there. Poulsbo is probably one of my top favorite picks of all the marinas I've ever been to. It's a wonderful boat ride from Seattle. It doesn't take that long. It's about 14 nautical miles. If challenged, on a nice day, I would even take the Hydrobike. There's a lot of boats on Lake Washington and Lake Union that have never left the locks. So if you're one of these boaters, I want to encourage you to try Poulsbo. Just pick a day that's super calm like this, and you would have a wonderful experience. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about transiting outside the locks, just let me know in the comments section. I'll be sure and get back to each and every one. As I rode along, I saw some men working on the dock. They were contracting with the port of Poulsbo and gave me some intel that I thought you might appreciate.
Hopefully have this all re-energized by the 4th of December.
Oh, okay.
And then back open, and then for the Christmas boat parade through around here, yeah, they want to have it up and running. They moved the fuel dock out from the shore 15 feet.
Okay.
And so I think probably so the boats could get around on the backside easier on low tide or something, I'm guessing. And then we're splitting up circuitry on the pedestals, and so we're refeeding all sections of pedestals, not in between them, but just breaking them up so it's better use of power. That thing's pretty cool, though.
Cool in the, Pee Wee Herman, I have a bike sense, right? Yeah. I thought that was nice. I appreciated his craft, and he appreciated mine. I'm not an affiliate for Hydrobike, and this is not a paid promotion. However, I'm a very happy customer. This Hydrobike has spent its entire life outside, and unlike myself, it's still in great shape. It rides like new. It was pretty clear that I couldn't use the tender dock to tie up the water bike, so I knew I had to find another place. In order to get to shore, I had to go outside and around the breakwater and down the other side to the public dock. As I started to exit, there was an axopar to my port side. It's my understanding that I am the stand-on vessel in this case. Even though it's man-powered, I'm still the stand-on vessel. It would appear as though this boat wanted to cut in front of me. The coal regs require me to maintain my course and speed in this situation. Unless, of course, there's a risk of collision, and then I would have to take evasive maneuvers. I think axopars are very sexy and cool boats. They look salty, they go fast, they handle well, they offer a soft, comfortable ride, and from what I hear, they're fairly fuel efficient. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm curious to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments. This is the outside of the breakwater. This linear dock can accommodate up to 700 feet worth of boats. Then there's another 62 slips on the inside ranging from 30 feet to 50 feet. If your boat is shorter than 50 feet and you're in a 50-foot slip, then you pay for the entire slip. If it's longer, then you pay for your length overall. When you keep your boat on the outside of the breakwater, no matter what size, you're only going to pay for your length overall. When the wind is blowing from the south, Liberty Bay can get kind of rough. It's probably best that smaller boats be on the inside and larger boats be on the outside. Let's do a little speed test of the water bike, shall we? Let me pull out my little handy-dandy Savvy Navy chart plotter here. when you lean into it and you put some muscle into it, it feels like you're going up a pretty steep hill. It's probably not sustainable for too long for most riders. I believe most people in half decent shape can cruise all day long between 2.8 and 3.2 knots. The current price for a Hydrobike is about $2,300. About 20 years ago, I paid $1,800. Besides my phone that's in my hand and hopefully won't drop in the water, I also have a VHF radio in my backpack. But I was thinking, what if I had a catastrophic failure? What if the chain breaks? I'm wondering, how would I get to shore? One idea that I came up with is having a kayak paddle attached to one of the pontoons. That way I can take it with me, just in case I need it. I'm curious to know if you have any ideas, so if you do have a suggestion, please let me know in the comment section. Also, I'm going to leave the URL for the Hydrobike in the details section. Coming up on Dutch Boat Adventures, I have a lot of fun and interesting things to share with you. First of all, we still have to continue our deep dive into Poulsbo. We also have the Dutch Boat Adventures Christmas Ship Special that's coming up really soon. Fall boating is so much fun. Winter boating is even more fun. I like the cold, I like the snow, I like breaking ice with my boat. There's so many things that I look forward to achieving this year. And I look forward to documenting it and sharing the adventure with you. Besides visiting some really great Puget Sound area anchorages and marinas, I hope to make my way all the way up to Vancouver, Victoria, and maybe even Sydney. Once May comes, I'm jumping on an airplane and heading to Great Britain. I will be recommissioning Z Otter, the 2015 Elling E4. My plan is to take her around England up towards Scotland, go into Loch Ness, we'll visit the Loch Ness Monster, cut across Caledonia Canal, drop into Neptune's Ladder, and then head into the Irish Sea. Of course, we'll have to make a quick stop in Ireland, get ourselves a Guinness. I'll then continue the journey and head south on England's west coast, perhaps go visit the Isles of Scilly, perhaps go to Guernsey, Jersey, before crossing over into Belgium or the Netherlands. If you made it this far, congratulations, you're one of the rare few. If you hadn't already done so, please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching and happy travels.